Why does new vinyl sound like a CD? James in Atlanta, Georgia would like to know. Hey, Paul. Taking the advice you have given in your videos has radically improved my listening experience. Yes. Good job, my man. Things like speaker positioning, using 2 subwoofers instead of 1, and putting a DAC between my computer and preamplifier. I could go on. Oh, please do. It's all right. My question is, what is going on with new vinyl records? They sound like improperly mastered CDs from the 80s, except louder, much louder. Not all of them sound bad, but a very high percentage of them seem to. I'd love to hear your take on this. I do not disagree. I absolutely do not disagree. And I think what you're hearing is something that's kind of sad. So a vinyl record is just a way of memorializing, of capturing a recording as a CD. They're storage mechanisms, right? So a CD is a digital storage mechanism. A vinyl album is a mechanical storage mechanism, but both are designed as storage and playback mechanisms, right? They store it, you put a needle on one, you put a laser on the other, and we get music out of it. What they are memorializing, what they are capturing and then reproducing are recordings. And it seems like if you have a vinyl album that it should sound analog, right? Because it's a mechanical analog thing. But most vinyl albums today are digital recordings. So what's happening is producers know that vinyl sells. People want to buy that medium of storage and playback. So they'll go into the recording studio, they'll make their recordings, they'll pump them up as loud as they can, which is a trend we've talked about on this series over and over and over again, a trend that I hate. And it just destroys the dynamic range. And stop it. Stop it right now. So we should make bumper stickers. Bring dynamics back. And that's a whole nother subject. I'm not going to get into why they're doing that, but I mean, it used to be on the FM dial, as your auto scan feature on your FM radio on the tuner in your car would go by, it would stop, at the loudest station, right? And that's like, that's the one I want to listen to. It all got started way back when. Louder wins, right? So we have these not so great recordings that modern artists are making who seem for some reason not to care too much about how it sounds. For whatever reason, I don't know. And that doesn't apply to everyone. I heard somebody say, you know what, there are morons in every field. And it's true. And I don't think people that, I don't mean that people that make loud, terrible sounding records are morons. But let's just say they don't agree with our values of high fidelity. In any case, before I get in trouble and get thrown off of YouTube here, there are plenty of bad recordings. And so when they release these recordings, they know that vinyl sells. So instead of mastering it specifically for vinyl in a way that really augments and accents vinyl and takes advantage of its strengths, they just go to a shop and say, put it on. And so what you wind up with is a vinyl recording of a bad digital recording. And that's what's happening. Now, just like high-end audio, which is a small percentage of people who care about the way things sound, just like there are small percentages of people that care about the way food tastes, or the wine that we drink, or the people that it's, look, this isn't the masses. So as soon as we're listening to mass media artists, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Daft Punk, those are major artists that really care about the way things sound, and they go to a great deal of time and trouble to do it. And thank you. You guys are great. I love it. But there are plenty of other artists who just don't. And I don't know why, but they don't. And so whether it's on vinyl or it's on CD, that's what you get. Okay? Thanks. Talk to you tomorrow.